feet. And now when it never buckle, it's a call to the weak. You it out with the king, you better get it right. I'm ready, I'ma set my sights, I'm heavy in the trenches, getting deadly, I'ma let it fly. Show the election and I'm effective, won't let it slide. You will see a revolution, you will feel the tensions rise. Tired of the beta boys, God can fill your mega void. I'm cooking in the kitchen and I'm killing all these mega joints. My music making mega points. I'm ready for the war. Better gird up your mega loins. I can't go a day without the Lord. I need him badly. We might be going to war. It's coming down the alley. And we don't need the rats and we don't need the nasty. The
These are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, BA. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Dylan Brooks is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Sohan in at the 5. Now here's MP. He played a great game against Boston. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, BA, the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Will Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Now here's MP. And here's Porter outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
The guard-like skills in a forward's body. Porter Jr. with the quick release.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Thomas outside. 6 on the shot clock. From about 19, the Nets miss again.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Oh, MP throws it down!
Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. The Nets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. To the inside.
Affirmative, I'm curving the line. Burning for the price. Now no chill, certified before burning with the price. Now know you hit the searching for the light. You just gotta turn and break the curse upon your life like all this. I know you like to think we all in. The narrow gate is small and very few walk in. We've all sinned, but I'ma be a slave to what's right. As for me and my house, we serve God and must fight. That's right. And all I got is my spouse. Never lonely, homie, I won't die out. That's for me and my house. We on the top of the mountain. I'ma hustle, ain't got time for timeouts. That's for me and my house. I ain't got time for my doubts. And I ain't go out and I shout. That's for me and my house. We gon' raise him in the faith. Take a look at Christ, it's amazing what he gave. I don't wanna be famous, I wanna praise him at the gates. And I don't wanna waste my life chasing all the baits. All the cars and the nice things I could do without. He gave it to me, he could take away without a doubt. Teach my boys to be strong and be calm and stand stout. Cause everybody gon' see him, they're giving him an account. That's a long list of rights and wrongs. He rights our wrongs. Wanna put the righteous on, cause crisis comes. Sometimes we gotta bite the tongue. This life ain't long. It feel like a minute, but we in it, so the fight goes on. I promise, it gon' be worth it, just be honest. You where you need to be, the end times are upon us. What does it profit a man? To gain the world to burn, so don't get off of the plan. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You wanna move a mountain, best get off of the couch. You don't wanna be lost in the clouds. Satan's the accuser running off at the mouth. You wanna be the talk of the town. I know you can't see him, but he walking around. Turn away from sin, you'll be rocking the crown. But if you turn away from him, you'll be locked in the ground. That's for me and my house. All I got is my spouse. Never lonely, homie, I won't die out. That's for me and my house. We on the top of the mountain. I'ma hustle, ain't got time for timeouts. That's for me and my house. I ain't got time for my doubts. And I ain't gon' do for thy clout. That's for me and my house. I'ma stick to my vows. You ask me why I'm so loud and I shout. That's for me and my house. And all I got is my spouse. Never lonely, homie, I won't die out. That's for me and my house. We on the top of the mountain. I'ma hustle, ain't got time for timeouts. That's for me and my house. And I ain't got time for my doubts. And I ain't gon' do for thy clout. That's for me and my house. And I'ma stick to my vows. You ask me why I'm so loud and I shout. That's for me and my house.
Bring the crowns and heads of conquered kings to my city steps. You insult my queen. You threaten my people with slavery and death. Although I've chosen my words carefully, Persian, perhaps you should have done the same. This is blasphemy. This is madness. This is Sparta!
Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Now it's Jesus, everybody getting Persian to flame. It's homicide from the sky, you come to murder the lane. Me and the squad, we serve God, y'all are serving the king. You on the wrong side, if we gon' ride, y'all lose. Me and my goons stay covered in the blood, no truce. I know you tryna flex, but you got no juice. We both Trump, y'all a slump, y'all got no roots. Pull up with the motorcade, it's a total raid and we motivate. Anybody that voted will revoke because we know it's fake. Notice, homie, everybody loaded, don't get blown away. And you can try to hex, ain't scared to death cause I know his name. I'm just a protege and here to go. Say you're coat and buy a gun, look for yourself, it's what he wrote. Take it up with Jesus, bro, all I do is quote. Jesus ain't a hippie, he'll be coming for the throat, better turn. Y'all know we staying ready for the combat. I'm covered in the blood, you know I'm on that. That's a whole lot of red. Don't make me call the comrades. You asking for a war and you don't want that. That's a whole lot of red. We red from head to toe, and we don't wanna flex it, let it go. That's a whole lot of red. We playing chess if you ain't know. And you don't wanna test, we'll let it blow. That's a whole lot of red.
I look around and notice something ain't right. People act like they stand on something but not willing to fight. And they all rapping for the devil, say they living for Christ. Somebody give you $1 million, you be in the dress by the night. Cause y'all work for the world, y'all work for the goal. Just to accomplish your goals, you're willing to sell your soul. But at the end of the road, do you know where you will go? Here's a hit, it's not cold. Bible says to love my foes. So I wanna tell you right now that you can turn from your sin and turn to Christ. The spoiler alert, the devil won't win. Revelation 21:8, here, read it again, write it down, memorize it and share it with all your friends. So do you love God more than pleasure? Do you love God more than yourself? This is pressure. Some people think they can disrespect God in this whatever. Go read about Noah, cause God can change up the weather. You not that clever.
Y'all know we staying ready for the combat. I'm covered in the blood, you know I'm on that. That's a whole lot of red. Don't make me call the comrades. You asking for a war and you don't want that. That's a whole lot of red. We red from head to toe, and we don't wanna flex it, let it go. That's a whole lot of red. We playing chess if you ain't know, and you don't wanna test, we'll let it blow. That's a whole lot of red.
World will know that free men stood against a tyrant, that few stood against many. And before this battle was over, that even a god king can bleed.
That's a whole lot of red. That's a whole lot of red. That's a whole lot of red. Now I don't know what you've been told, but I'ma serve the king. Oh, he the CEO. Don't get fired now. I'm learning how to change, and I'ma work this thing. I don't know what you've been told, but I'ma serve the king. fervent when I pray. Got purpose when I spray. I don't know what you've been told, but I'ma serve the game. For me and my house, you know that I'm with it and you know that I'm down. I'm a pound on the devil, we'll go round for round. You better get your weight up and going pound for pound. You know I'm about that. I love a good fight. I know I don't deserve it, but I live a good life. Nobody be perfect, just looking for light. But I know we perfect, I'm looking for Christ. I'ma call him when I'm on a mountain, yeah. And I'ma call him when I'm feeling down, whoa. And I'ma call him when I'm in the middle of the town. And a hater wanna test, I'ma put him in the ground. You know I'm packing, the heater ain't lacking. He know how to talk and he eager for the yapping. Shh. Y'all looking for the captain. Y'all are with the devil, I'ma beat him with the passion, yeah. I'm learning how to change, and I'ma work this thing. I don't know what you've been told, but I'ma serve the game. I'm fervent when I pray, got purpose when I spray. I don't know what you've been told, but I'ma serve the game. Okay, I got him in my heart. One day we topping the charts. Ain't living in sin and I ain't gonna start. I'm living for him and ain't gonna depart. My art's on display, yeah, it's better this way. I won't sign a deal, I'ma bet on my faith. I'm keeping my soul, I won't give it away. And I say what I want and I live what I say. We living in the middle of a mess. I ain't giving them a little of my chest. No, I'ma give it my all, I'ma live it like Paul. Ain't no sinning involved, I'ma give it my best. Trump 2020 and we won in a landslide. Hell is a place and you don't wanna backslide. Tell the devil that it's nap time. This is my soul and no, you cannot have mine. I don't know what you've been told, but I'ma serve the game. I'm learning how to change, and I'ma work this thing. I don't know what you've been told, but I'ma serve the game. I'm fervent when I pray, got purpose when I spray. I don't know what you've been told, but I'ma serve the game. I'm learning how to change, and I'ma work this thing. I don't know what you've been told, but I'ma serve the game. I'm fervent when I pray, got purpose when I spray. I don't know what you've been told, but I'ma serve the game. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna stop me from serving Jesus, trust me. No devil in hell, nobody's little opinion. Hey, you may not like me now, but when you see me in heaven, you give me a high five. Hey, Bryson, they calling us some mega rappers, man. Hey, that's okay. Listen, I'll be a mega rapper. Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta pick up the slack. Leave it up to the mega rappers to tell the truth. Cause we ain't scared of persecution. We ain't cowards either. You don't wanna put me in a box. I break locks and I'm working for the boss. Man, they calling me a mega rapper. And now my head goes. I break molds and we coming for the gold. And they think I'm just a mega rapper. We on the mountain. Cause y'all don't wanna call out sin. You call me mega capper. And y'all don't know him. And y'all are scared to go out on a limb. Man, I guess we just a mega rapper. Yeah, I'm a mega rapper. I ain't even scared. You put me in a box and I'ma break about the square. You put me in a lock, I'ma break it without a care. Give me all the witchcraft, I'ma break it with a prayer. I'm a rapper for the cause. I'm a cracker with the bombs. And y'all want to attack, I'm being passive cause you bronze. We the go, we won't fold under pressure. I preach Christ, we the heavyweights, y'all a feather. Now y'all just wanna be cool. Leave it to the mega rappers, we gon' preach truth. Out with the old, God is bringing in the new. Out with the false, God is bringing in the true. You claim pro-life, but you vote pro-death. Then blame white people like they owe your debt. Y'all are bound. And don't come to my town with that Black Lives Matter crap. I'm done with you clowns, man. You don't wanna put me in a box. I break locks and I'm working for the boss. Man, they calling me a mega rapper. And now my head goes. I break molds and we coming for the gold. And they think I'm just a mega rapper. We on the mountain, cause y'all don't wanna call out sin. You call me mega capper. And y'all don't know him. And y'all are scared to go out on a limb. Man, I guess we just some mega rappers.
They say I'm just a mega rapper, red mega cap, but he be making patriotic slappers. Always pitting God versus other rappers, haters. They think I'm a mad hatter because I'm not living backwards. They'll probably love me much more if I was a trapper, but instead I'm preaching the word, but I ain't a pastor. I rap facts, but they don't want me to be a factor. They mad because I preach the word of God every chapter. I didn't write it, I'm just a messenger for the master. I'm just giving y'all the code, but I ain't a hacker. But y'all got your mind on the cheese, Green Bay Packer. Yeah, I hear the chatter, but Christ with me, so it never matters. They act like they ready to fight, but they get us like Casper. And according to God, all lives matter. And I know y'all wish I wasn't red or blue.
That MAGA rock is not.
Kuminga comes to help. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here. Setting the floor for the Nets. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Dylan Brooks out there with Nba2k26. And in Zohan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Young. 25 points last game. Just 2 to shoot. And the Nets miss again.
Well, cold start, right? Taking 4 shots, you've not made one of them.
Richards passes to Alston. Here's Podziemski. The shot's good. Alston making the play.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. We've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. Take a look at the Warriors. Not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball that they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
And guys, for the Warriors, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built?
Fresh. I know it's the Holy Spirit that gives me rest. I don't listen to the radio cause I'm not impressed. God is love and he saved my soul when he calls me blessed. From the trap, I can tell you trap up in your sin. Take off your mask, feeling bad, predict the hell. Chasing cash, we'll take the cash that's in your hand.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. So on the floor for Brooklyn, Demon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Jeremy Sohan up there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Brooks in at small forward.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
And the shot goes.
I just love the ball moves.
Nets trail by 13. Here's Antetokounmpo. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect them to make that layup.
Well, Tim, one of the more freakish athletes in the league is Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, Brian, he is electric in transition. His skill level and IQ are still developing, but it's really hard to put a ceiling on his potential.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to NP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, BA, the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Will Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine. Wow, on fire. They haven't missed a shot so far.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Demon. Can they get it? Porter pulls it in.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
That's just great willpower on the part of MP. You can't let defenders think they can intimidate you.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Brandon Podziemski. For 3. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
MP outside. And here's Kuminga for 3.
Jesus said in Matthew.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, defended by Kuminga. So for Brooklyn now, guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Antetokounmpo is out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Brings it from beyond the arc. Quarter's at 6.
And they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And RJ, you played 7 seasons in that uniform. The most of any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Brooklyn. Searching for their first points of the game. Pass to Sohan. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. It's Thomas on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Devin. And again, it's the Nets missing. On offense here are the Warriors. Golden State moving it around. That one falls.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Demon. He has yet to score. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And Beanie passes to Richards. Stolen by Brooks. To Demon. Sohan with the ball. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Demon.
Looking like an angel, running all the light. Aiming for the children, the souls he's killing. They get rage and a rest aside. I'm erasing our shields, cause the killers are real. Gonna rush into the fight.
And Thomas has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Looking for their first basket of the game. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team. On the floor from Brooklyn. Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Sohan in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Kuminga. From deep, MP again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
When I say the truth, they tell me I should use a different tone. They wish they agendas and our schools to stay our children wrong. Tony, Ricky, Mary's not again. I leave my kids alone. Not again, I leave my kids alone.
Here's Demon. Still scoreless. So for Brooklyn now, guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Antetokounmpo is out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Ain't stop, watch it born, we be born, ain't stop, we been born to seek 3, we been born, ain't bitches cause they say the last is not the final form. The many man being raised, not a being form. Ain't stop,
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
On the floor for the Nets. Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And the Nets miss again.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics just played phenomenal. He dropped an amazing number of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
That's good stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man.
Love like the church was loved by Christ. Step 4, be fruitful and multiply, create more life. Hey, stop, watch it go, repeat, you be born, hey, stop, you be born, let's take you 3, you be born, hey,
I like this move to the full court press, putting some extra pressure on the offense.
And so in the game for the Nets, Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Sohan into the center position, locking down the middle. I'm being told we've got Shams Charania on the line with a developing story. Shams, what's the scoop?
Thank you, D.A. Closing in on the trade deadline, the Sacramento Kings front office is getting things done. They went out and got one of the league's most indomitable defenders, Lou Dort. He's the type of player every team is looking for. He doesn't need the ball in his hands to impact the game, and they're hoping he can have a major impact once he's incorporating this new look roster.
Well done. Appreciate your report, Shams. Thanks. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to NB's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Will Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Boston put on a show. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance.
It's been 2 years, and Steve Patrick's really giving you more time to get your stuff together. You know what time it is.
Here's Demon. Scoreless thus far. And Brooklyn looking that they've got guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Sohan is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Brooks in at the 3. Some big news coming in from around the NBA. We welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's on the phone with the latest story. Shams?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Closing in on the trade deadline, the Sacramento Kings front office is getting things done. They went out and got one of the league's most indomitable defenders.
You got 1 million followers, what's scared to call out these scenes? I guess you don't wanna offend. Either an enemy, you gotta go be a friend. I ain't Christian rapper by the bush. That's what I think. They gon' know what in the piece the world, but don't judge me. They gon' know where you gon' be. I ain't striking, I am here. I won't shut up, I won't care. I can see the fire coming down the